Referee this afternoon, making his final checks, is Andy Davies. He's refereed 10 championship games this season. He's only given away 1 red card and no penalties. Graham Kane and James Wilson are his assistants, and Anthony Backhouse is the 4th official.
Yeah, just having a look at Stoke. I think Tyrese Campbell's gone through the middle, actually.
Yeah, it was
Haksabanovic out on the left-hand side.
It could have gone either way, that, couldn't it?
Yeah.
With all the 5 changes at the Stoke side, it's quite a lot, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I think obviously that defeat last time out, and you know, as a manager we say, don't you, he's coming
job similar to Michael Beale, and he's making the changes, looking for that winning formula.
Trey Hume tries to wrestle it back, but it's Stoke looking dangerously on that right-hand side. Dan Neil comes across and clips it forward for Jack Clark. Mason Burstow's ahead of him, but Clark chops backwards. Dan Neil now. Spinning and turning, finds Dan Ballard. Digs a pass out for Jensen Silt.
I think Stoke looking at a 4-2-3-1 today, I think, in there. Bejuno just tucked in behind Tyrese Campbell in the pocket.
Yeah, it looks like you're right, Danny. Tyrese Campbell's going to be the one they're going to leave up top out of the 3. As Bob plays it forward looking for Mason Burstow back in the side this afternoon. Another amazing opportunity for one of the Sunderland strikers to claim that shirt.
Well, they'll know that themselves as well. Something I said, isn't it, you saying about disappointment when you don't get the opportunity, but got to work hard in training. Now, as you say there, how's Mason Burstow come in ahead of Roussin this afternoon? Maybe he's had a good week on the training pitch. You know, he's been finding the back of the net. I think Tony Mowbray said it about him, didn't he? The net's got a headache or something like that earlier in the season. He's tucking it away really well in training, but unfortunately for him, it's not happened when it matters on a match day so far. But can it be the day today?
Barr gives it back to Ballard. Silt helps it on. Barr. They put it around his man. Goes down right in front of the lineup.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I said that, didn't I, before the game? Knock it past him early on.
Michael Rose,
the centre half that comes across Rose. But he is quite sharp, Barr, isn't he? Over 10 yards. He can run. He backs himself there. He actually goes the other way round him. Tangle of legs there. Rose doesn't agree.
Got it round him there, didn't he?
Yeah. He had it actually covered there. And then
yeah, gets there. Jack Clark stands on this set piece. No Alex Pritchard today. There is a statement about that on the club website.
Yeah, I think as well from our point of view, set plays. We have 10-11 corners last week, didn't we? Against Hull. Got to make more of the opportunities.
Hull only had a couple, and of course they ultimately scored from one of them. It's a deep one from Jack Clark. Sunderland players arriving round the back. Jorbert was arriving late.
Yeah, it was a decent delivery from Jack. You see the keeper there, wasn't sure whether to come and try and claim it.
Sunderland have a corner here. First of the afternoon.
Yeah, as you say, obviously Alex Pritchard coming out of the starting 11. Set plays duties usually, isn't he? Jack Clark involved today. Good free kick that was, actually, as you say, down below us. Lovely ball in, looking at that 6-yard line for somebody to go and attack it.
Jack Clark asking for assistance. Pierre Ekwar goes over. He's already got Abdullah Barr there. Some big players for Sunderland forward on this one. It's a teasing cross.
It was Joe, wasn't it, round the back?
Trey Hume wins the battle. He's won a throw in as well.
Yeah, he played it off, Bejuno, wasn't it? Yeah, we should be more of a threat from set pieces. You look at the size of us now as well. Ekwar out there, he's decent size. Job's a good size, isn't he?
Silt.
Dan Ballard,
yeah,
Luke can go and attack it. Trey Hume's decent in there, albeit he was back for that set play. Some good height burster as well, yeah.
And then Gooch goes back through to Daniel Iverson. He's on loan from Leicester City, of course. Dan Neil plays it down the line, finds Abdullah Barr. coming together again. I think it's going to go the other way.
Yeah, same spot, wasn't it?
Yep.
Rose again has to come across.
Looks like a good duel, that one, though. Yeah. Michael Rose. Scotsman joined from Coventry last summer. Mendy Gooch goes across the field, finds Berger. Possible opportunity here. Ballard clears it. Stopped by Luke O'Nien initially.
Yeah, and then Berger again with the follow-up. The shot doesn't catch it clean. Good play from Stoke. Good build-up down the right-hand side, working well across to the left-hand side of the pitch.
Job does well on the far side. Looking like a foul on Jack Clark, but play continues. Clark teases with it and then plays the ball forward. Just couldn't find
Job.
Job.
It's on as well. Yeah, Linden had come out to press him. I think it's Cundall who's in there, just cuts the pass out.
Kept in by Jordan Thompson. He scored last time out in the 2-1 defeat to Tony Mowbray's Birmingham City. The Sunderland players felt it went out on the far side, but play does continue, and the ball's been knocked over the top, looking for Tyrese Campbell. And Luke O'Nien puts it up for corner.
Yeah, one or two stopped, didn't they? It's the old saying, isn't it? Play to the whistle there. Linesman doesn't give it. Flag stays down, and we switched off slightly. Let's see Campbell there trying to get in behind Luke O'Nien. Never gets it under control.
Good couple of thousand Stoke City fans in the North Upper. Stephen Schumacher in his 8th game as first-team coach at Stoke City. Did a great job at Plymouth. Jumped at the opportunity.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, left him in a similar position at Plymouth, weren't they? But at home park, decent side. You know, it's a long journey for a lot of teams, isn't it? Going down there, took the points off us earlier in the season.
Ball's played into a dangerous area. Suggestion is it's just a goal kick. Ekwa. Get away from Berger. He does. Trey Hume. Jack Clark. Far left-hand side. Giving away in midfield. Well, only momentarily as Dan Neil wins it back. Pokes it through, gets a return of Job. Just tried to spray a ball out to Jack Clark there.
A lot of space in behind. Difficult one. It's bouncing as he tries to put it in behind there for Dan Neil. But Jack's on the shoulder of Linden Gooch. Looking for it in behind.
Burstow back there, working hard for his side. Abdullah picks it up on this near right-hand side to where we are, high up in the west stand. Still got it, Abdullah. There's an into Job. He's always struggling after the pass. Was a little bit too hard, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, it wasn't really on either. I'm not sure Job wants it there. It was Campbell coming back at him, I think it was. I think Jack Clark was his option on the touchline on the far side.
Jack Clark. Oh, he's found Jensen Silt here. Silt delivers one. Goes all the way across.
Still in
the air. Played by Gooch. It's still in, remarkably. Someone get it back. With perseverance.
Behind again. There's a lot of space on this right hand side for Sealton behind there. Option was on for Dan Neil. Oh.
Foul by Jordan Thompson. Don't think nothing more.
Well, I was going to say he's going to get away with the yellow card, isn't he? Early on in the game, one of them. On the stretch, isn't he? Never quite getting there. Sealed with the big legs, just gets there a bit ahead of him. Tries to hurdle it, but he can't.
Silt on the ball again, passes it back. Almost gives it away to Tyrese Campbell, who was sniffing out the danger. Job.
Yeah, you can see actually, again, it's something they've spoke about and something I've mentioned there 3 or 4 times. We've looked for that little ball in behind today, at least. You know, trying to play behind Stoke. Just hasn't come off so far, especially on that left-hand side. A few willing runners. Burstow's made a few runs in behind. Clark as well.
Ten minutes gone. Well, 11 minutes now here at the Stadium of Light. It's another 0, Stoke City 0. Two sides at pretty much opposite ends of the table. Sunderland not too far away from those playoff positions. A win would do that the world of good this afternoon, but a win would also lift Stoke from 19th, where they find themselves at the moment. And Gooch goes inside to Berger. Berger looks up and plays in Jordan Thompson. Haksabanovic thinks about the cross. Crossfield ball cut out by Jack Clark, and Job takes it off his toes. Okay. Mason Burstow is trying to make a run there.
Yeah, passes on, I think. Job gets his head up. Still got the ball low.
Comes to nothing in the end. It's a good break by Sunderland.
Yeah, it was,
just didn't execute it, did they?
Counter-attack, it's there. Burstow, he's making the run in between the centre-backs for the ball in behind, and as I said, Job just maybe gets his head up a little bit quicker, he can thread a ball in behind, and he's in Mason Burstow.
Nyan. Ben Wilmot was screaming at his team there. Not happy with the start they've made from the back. It's been pretty even though.
Yeah, I think we've obviously, in terms of possession, we've had the majority of, haven't we? But haven't really worked anything so far in terms of the goalkeeper.
Hume comes across, stops the corner.
Yeah, done well there, Trey Hume. All the way across from left back. Another one, isn't he? Just gets on with his job, Trey. Whether he plays left back, right back, centre back, enjoys being out there.
I have to say, a couple of times Burstow's been pinned. He's done all right.
Yeah, he's done well. Yeah, there's a couple coming to him there. They've got big centre backs behind him. That's what he's got to learn. You know, young lad, bring it to his game if he's going to be out and out centre forward.
9. Just drops it off to Trey Hume. Job's screaming for it down the left-hand side. Said the ball's played inside to Dan Neal. Jack Clark for Burstow.
Oh.
He's taking up
good
positions.
Yeah, the centre-halves aren't really matching his run as such. Just too much on the ball from Jack Clark over the top.
Berger. Iverson. Hop through the middle to Wilmot. Goes to the right-hand side where Lyndon Gooch has got a bit of space ahead of him. Opens up for an opportunity, and it's a good save from Anthony Patterson from John Hull's shot.
Yeah, it was as well. Yeah, he rolls Pierre Ekwart. Pierre actually goes in. He's got to put the brakes on, get a little bit lower. He doesn't, and Juno rolls him, as you say. Decent strike. See there, it's wrong side. There's a nibble at him, doesn't get there, and then comfortable one, I'd say. It's above Anthony Patterson, isn't it? It doesn't work him in terms of the goal into the corners, but has to deal with it.
Stoke fans really rate John Hope. It's a busy penalty area. Berger's arrived late. Gets there as well. Out by Trey Hume. Absolutely no one forward for Sunderland. Berger strikes a Sunderland player. Dan Neil finds Jack Clark. Jack Clark running at Lyndon Gooch now. Clark goes inside. Finds Abdullah Barr. Pierre Ekwar's ahead of him. Barr goes down. Strike from Jack Clark over the top.
Yeah, one or two Stoke players. I think that whether they're asking for the dive or a handball in there, it's the sixth. Berger around the referee, but it drops to Jack Clark, and what was he, 18 yards out? You'd expect him to at least hit the target there. Let's have a look. Yeah, it is. Probably is handball, to be fair. He falls into it, Abdullah Barr, and pushes the ball into Jack. Just keep your eye on it now. He's looking for a penalty. It's certainly not there. See, off his left arm, and then Jack. Yeah, there's pressure coming out there. It's Lyndon Gooch who makes to make the challenge, gets a bit of pressure on Jack, but he'll be disappointed he's not at the target.
Trey Hume. Clark's gone. Burstow's running as fast as he can to get into the penalty area. Comes all the way through to Ekwar. Takes the shot on. Side netting.
Yeah, I think it's got touch. Definitely got touch.
That looked like a corner.
Oh, no. We're about 100 yards away, and it looked like a deflection on there into the side netting, but the referee and the linesman between them. Let's have a look back now. Yeah, you can see it a mile off. Yeah, how the linesman's missed it, I don't know.
The pace was taken off the ball, Danny.
You can see the ball skip up, yeah, there. Yeah, big deflection. Dear me.
Ballard. Cut out. Ballard has to get there. Silt. Addison. Kundal. His first pass was cut out, and the second one goes out of play.
Yeah, do you know what? He's trying to play it into Lyndon Gooch there. I think he's got to go out to that right-hand side.
Daniel caught in possession. Tyrese Campbell picks it up, gets his head up and looks for options. Haksabanovic. Playing the handball there.
Yeah, decent strike, wasn't it? But not sure who it hit in there. Was it Ballard maybe? But yeah, a couple of yards away. Never been handball.
Game's opening up. Ekwar. Looking for an angle. Finds Abdullah Barr. Daniel picks it up. Deep inside the Sunderland half. Advances with it. Finds Job. Jack Clark. Job's continued his run. Needs some support over there.
I was in.
Finds it with Trey Hume. Just got caught under his feet a bit. Did that go out? Just for the throw.
Yeah, I think it's Lloris. In the end, he switches off initially. Doesn't match the run of Jack Clark, and then, oh sorry, Trey Hume it is, isn't it? Jack plays the ball back into his path, and then he just pops up on the blind side of Trey Hume, nicks it off him.
Palmer's cross comes in from Jack Clark.
I think some of the play's been okay so far today. We've built quite well, haven't we? Got it into midfield. They've almost allowed us to play Stoke. Not real pressure on the ball as such. And it's just that final third again. Execution on whether it's a through ball or, as I say, ball into the box. Not quite been there so far. 20 minutes on the clock.
I think as well, Danny, it looks like Stoke are susceptible to a ball through the back line as well.
Yeah, yeah, quite a high line. I'm not sure they're too quick through the middle either, the back.
Silt looking for Burstow. Oh, gets amongst it. Johnson under pressure. Haksabanovic jumps, so does Silt. Ekwa. Over the top. Jensen Silt. Poor ball looking for Jack Clark.
Yeah, good run initially from Jensen in behind, gets there, and then it's just that decision, wasn't it? Who's he looking for there? Getting his head up, bit of quality.
Sunderland fans encouraged by that bit of energy. Luke 9, big challenge.
Yeah, crowd trying to get behind the lads, and it is one of those that it feels like it's there for them, isn't it? If you go and kick it up a gear or two, say a little bit of quality, top end of the pitch, and
nicely brought down there by Haksabanovic, who keeps the ball and plays the ball inside, gets it back as well. It's just gone wide, it's gone for the corner.
Yeah, just opened up for him. He's looking for the 1-2, and it sits there for him to hit, doesn't it? As he gets the strike away, let's have a look at it back now.
Does it come off Dan Ballard? No.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah.
Comes off the back of Dan Neal's heel.
Yeah, it's actually Juno, isn't he? He slips there. I think he's trying to control it, and it drops for Haksabanovic to strike.
Kundal. Thompson. Haksabanovic. Comes back out to Thompson, left footed cross. It's
over the top, yeah.
Over the top.
Yeah, trying to work it from a short corner. I'm not sure something they've worked on the training ground, or if it was just off the cuff. It's frustrating for centre backs. You say that big lads up from the back there, they want something to go off in the middle, put a ball in for me. Comes to nothing for Stoke. Seagulls are in early today, aren't they?
You opened your crisps early.
23 on the clock and they're in.
Get your hood up. Out from Anthony Patterson. Burstow jumps, doesn't get there. Michael Rose does. Ekwa. Burstow, nice. Dan Neal. There's in Trey Hume, it brings it over the halfway line now. Jack Clark running at Lyndon Gooch. Hume picks it up. Neal. Calm pass to Jack Clark, who then finds Ekwa. Couldn't pick out Silt or Bar. Good challenge by Dan Neal, but it goes straight back to Stoke.
There's a couple of Ekwa's give away there. You know, the switch is on. Needed more on the pass, and then the next one they're trying to be a little bit too cute on it.
Gooch picks it up on the far right-hand side. Are you surprised Sunderland haven't gone back down this right-hand side, Danny? Because Abdul Bar
a little bit more, yeah, hasn't seen too much of the ball, has he? We've had actually a couple of openings sort of just inside the 18-yard box on this right-hand side, haven't we? But and Sealt's got in a couple of times, back post.
Campbell's picked this up. Haksabanovic is arriving, so is Jun-Ho. Sells the dummy, and again gets a shot in. That's just over the top.
Yeah, do you know what I was going to say? You know, 24, 25 minutes gone here, and yes, we've had some good possession. I said that Stoke have been quite easy to play through up until that final third, but they've had the three best opportunities. This man's had a couple, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Chopping about there, looks quite lively around the box. Anthony Patterson made the save earlier on from him. I think Haksabanovic had one as well.
Now from Patterson. Larice. And Neil picks it up for Sunderland. Jack Clark, Burstall's watching his line. Clark goes down, free kick, Shuley.
Yeah,
Let's see, card, are we?
Card.
Yes,
we
first one of the afternoon.
Yeah, Wilmot, to be fair, he's not argued it. It's one of them. Jack actually shows him a bit of the ball, doesn't he? Gets away from him a yard or two. Just have a look now. And then, yeah, little body check, isn't it?
Very straightforward.
Yeah, centre-backs don't want to be coming out, getting dragged out there. He'll be on to Linden now, Wilmot. Get yourself back in here now on that yellow card.
Opportunity for Sunderland from this set piece here at the Stadium of Light. 26 minutes played. Sunderland 0, Stoke City 0.
It's a fairly high line from Stoke. You just see in the well, you can't see on your picture there, but Dan Ballard's just wandered in by the penalty spot. He's come back out a little bit now, but they're off quite high. I think I see I'd have a lefty on there as well, just to bend it in behind that back line.
Here it comes, Danny.
Because that's what happens with the in-swinger.
Easy for the keeper to pull out the air.
Yeah. Well, we've seen the one in the first couple of minutes. Jack from this, where the ball is now, didn't he? Bent a lovely ball in along the 6-yard line. Keeper couldn't come, it's going away from him. But that one there, I always feel with the in-swingers, if it's not on the money, just invites the goalkeeper to come and claim it.
Campbell. Head down, powerful run forward with the ball. So powerful as well, doesn't he, in possession?
Yeah, I can see why they've played him through the middle. I thought maybe come off the left-hand side, but he's gone through the middle there, just looking on, I say, on those turnovers, 1v1s against Luke O'Neill or Dan Ballard. Big, powerful unit.
It's Haksabanovic. It's Jordan Thompson. Offside. From the left back. He was telling Abdullah to work that space.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe was it Ekwa, he's running past you. I think he was saying just that one, was it Bayos-Juno with that effort he had. We got caught wrong side, we've got to be careful, you know, for all the decent possession we've had on those turnovers.
Burstow competing here and it comes out on top. Crosses charged down, but Sunderland have a throw in a good advanced position. Silt. Another Sunderland throw.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Abdullah Bar, I can't remember him having a touch in the last sort of 10 minutes or so, really. He had a couple, didn't he, where he, on this right-hand side, coming together with Rose, the centre-back. Then he had that little dribble across the middle of the pitch.
He looked like he's got the beating of
Rose,
Rose, though.
Yeah, he's not seen too much of the ball since then.
Silt. Drops it off to Ekwa. Is he onside? Yes. Ekwa's crosses charged down. Goes back to Abdullah Bar. Bar trying to get through to Silt. Haksabanovic puts himself into a bit of bother. Sunderland trying to get it back, but it's a free kick.
Yeah, it was a messy one, wasn't it?
John Ho again.
Abdullah Bar and Ekwa in there, and Bayos-Juno just trying to come out with it and gets clipped, I think. See it back now there, look. Pile up 4 bodies in there. Here's a little, I don't know, it toes the ball away, doesn't he? Does he catch him slightly on the follow through? I think it's generous.
He's Lyndon Gooch on that far right hand side. Larice goes down right in front of the linesman. Corner is given.
Yeah, Job doesn't agree, does he? Let's have a look now. The ball's on the floor there. Luke O'Neill kneels on his man, and then let's have a look. Well,
yeah, looks like
Kundal's
looks like he tore it out, didn't he?
Job's legs, yeah. I can see why he looks a little bit bemused.
Change of boots down here for Haksabanovic. Just in front of us. I think Stoke will take their time to take the corner because of that. Passing comes and gathers. Can Sunderland take advantage of this? No. Waits for his players to get out in front of him. To be fair to Patterson, there had a lot of traffic around him.
He did, yeah. Maybe a one-on-one for Abdullah Bar, lot to do, so I can see why he held on to it, get us up the pitch a little bit.
Wilmot steps away from Burstow, looks to his left and right, goes to Lyndon Gooch. Maurice, back to Gooch, gets a return. Stoke motoring through the middle, big challenge in there from Burstow. Play continues. He's Barr. Sills continued his run. Oh, he's pulled back there, surely by Kundal.
Yeah. Doesn't want to match him with the run, does he? Wrong side of Jensen Seal, pulls him back. Another one in the book for Stoke.
He's trying to disrupt Sunderland, aren't they?
Yeah, see, just keep your eye on the right side of your picture there as he plays the ball and just gets a chunk of his shirt. Not sure he needs to do it. You've got Wilmot coming across. Yes, Wilmot's on a yellow card, but he sees the danger and he's across into the space. And you see his reaction there. He knows now.
Silt. He was out-muscled there. That's for a throw to Stoke City. Over half an hour played now inside the Stadium of Light. It's a bit quiet.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's gone flat, hasn't it, last 10 minutes or so on the pitch and in the stadium, I should say. And that comes from how much has Everson had to do. Hasn't had a save to make, has he, so far? Yeah, late one there. I think it's Job on Lyndon Gooch.
Wilmot. Haksabanovic. He's got a great first touch on him. Thompson. Too much. Dan Ballard sees
I was going to say, he thought about launching him there. Dan Ballard just puts the brakes on last minute. Bumps him off it, sees it out of play.
What does Sunderland need to do, Danny?
Well, I thought it was there early 10-15 minutes. Good popping the ball around, runners in behind, and it's just faded, hasn't it, in the last 10 minutes or so, as we say that. Yes, Stoke have come into it a little bit and they've had the better opportunities. Anthony Patterson's had what a save to make, hasn't he, at least. Yeah, we've lost our way.
Wilmot looking for Campbell. Wilmot still threatening. Opportunity for Stoke City. Great save from Anthony Patterson. Still alive.
Another one.
Going to come and drop for John O. And a third.
Oh. Well, there we go. I said he's had a save to make. Then he pulls off another one, doesn't he? One-on-one. And then, and it's Luke O'Nien behind him as well to help out. So, in the space of a minute, another couple of opportunities. Kundal booked a moment or so ago, but yeah, big opportunity. Let's see it back now. Ball comes in, drops down. I think it's Ekwar and Seal don't deal with it. And there's Luke O'Nien. Otherwise, Stoke are in front.
Stoke have had the better opportunities now in this game. You have to say that, Danny.
He thinks he scored there, doesn't he? Good from Luke. Getting back on the line, helping out.
Dan Neil comes through the middle of the park. Finds Abdullah Bar, who turns his man. Haksabanovic is right on his tail. Don't think he's got the free kick there, Danny.
No, I don't think it's a foul. I think he's looking for it. Abdullah Bar, got to be honest. Let's have a look at it back now. Yeah, loses possession. It's Kundal there, regains it, and then he toes it round his man. No, never been a foul. See Haksabanovic, he doesn't do anything, just stands his ground, doesn't he? And Abdullah Bar's looking for it.
Thompson. Berger, loose in possession, still finds Lyndon Gooch. Gooch under pressure from Jack Clark here, and Jack Clark has it inside the area.
Yeah, you can hear shoot, shouters around us, shoot. I don't know why he's trying to pass it there, Jack, once he steals it off Lyndon Gooch. You fancy him one-on-one, just shift it and put it away. Let's have a look. Slips Lyndon, loses his foot in, and then Jack's onto him. There, Wilmot is 1v1 in the box against him on that yellow card, and yeah, just trying to
looking for Burstow.
Roll into Burstow's path. He's got Abdullah Bar free as well. Comes to nothing.
Sealed. Berger. Tall frame, the number 6, isn't he, for Stoke City, Berger?
Yeah, just sitting in front of the back four, isn't he, trying to tick it over for them.
Trey Hume stops the attack on the far side. It's back in play already, though. Lyndon Gooch has it. Larice, back to Gooch. Berger. Gooch trying to deliver. Still finds its way through. Haksabanovic. Stoke having more and more possession as the game goes on. Here's Sunderland. Stoke get it back. Sunderland get it back. Job gets there. Smash forward again, but given straight back to Sunderland. Possession going backwards and forwards.
Yeah, it's scrappy, hasn't it? Fiery. Crowd trying to get involved as well. There's a couple of times where we've managed to nick it in our final third there, and if we're a little bit tidy with the touch and the pass, we're onto them, like this situation now.
Ekwa does well, looking for Barr. Wasn't strong enough to hold off Rose. Sunderland fans getting frustrated around us here now, Danny.
Yeah, you can hear it, can't you, in the stadium. So it almost looks like there's moments there. If we're tidy, yeah, that energy, the strength, not quite there.
Ballard, space and time, finds Job. Sunderland quite narrow at the moment. Trey Hume's making that burst on that left-hand side now. Jack Clark comes right across the pitch. Silt.
The problem is Abdullah Barr's gone really narrow. He's almost as a centre forward. There's nothing for Seal there. Jack Clark's come across the pitch with the ball. He's looking for an option out wide, and you know, Abdullah Barr's gone in there as a centre forward. Stephen Schumacher wants to throw in. It's right in front of him down below us, and he can't believe that the linesman's flag hasn't gone up.
Trey Hume gets there, trying to pull it back for Burstow. Burstow couldn't get on the end of it. Stoke blasted downfield. Job collects it for Sunderland, gets his head up. Dan Neil. For Stoke. Gooch is charged down. Dan Neil trying to get his foot on the ball, and might break it for Jack Clark if he can get there.
Yeah, that's a foul, yeah. I think it is. It just drops there, doesn't it? And then Rose, I think it is, across on the cover, gets there ahead of Jack Clark.
Someone was booked there. Was it Jack Clark who was booked?
Not sure. Let's have a look. He's been booked for that. Let's have a look. Ball's dropped down. Yeah, it's a scruffy passage of play into Dan Neil. Just pops it over the top. Wilmot doesn't deal with it, and then do you know what? He just ran into him, I think, as he left a bit on. Let's have a look from this angle now. Let's have a look. Not really. I don't think it's a yellow card, I've got to be honest. He's obviously clattered into him, but he's ran into him in there. Jack's not sure if he's the one who's been booked. Card was definitely out, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Get that confirmed for you. A few people now making their way to get some half-time refreshments. Only about 5 minutes or so till half-time. Game's in the balance. Well, 9. Burstow's making a run off the back of Wilmot. Didn't get there. Dan Neil getting his body in the way and putting his body on the line and winning a free kick for Sunderland.
Yeah, does well there, Dan. He's looking for a little bit of help, but he's just getting his body between man and ball there, wins the free kick. looking down there. I'm not sure what happened. Did Luke take it quick? Looking for, runner in behind.
What are we looking down at? The latest odds for you to get the Liverpool job?
Tumbling, Frankie, tumbling.
9 gets there. Gives it to Patterson, who's under pressure from Campbell. Job's there. Berger's right next to him. Campbell picks it up. Lloris inside the area. Referee looks at it.
Not interested. So if he's not giving the penalty, is he going to go back and give me a yellow card? But saying that, Abdullah Bar's had a couple, hasn't he?
It was Jordan Thompson who was booked in that incident at the
Stoke left back. Right?
Yeah, so he must have said something to the referee.
Yeah, I don't think so. Just those little ones were there with Burstow. So he's done well. He's got across his man there. He's just got to pin the ball and stick it for us, get us up the pitch.
Stevanovic against Silt. Stevanovic comes out on top, but he hasn't made much ground. Jun Ho might. Pops one off the tuck. Oh, Campbell was almost in.
You know what, I'm just looking at the top of your picture there, into the 18-yard box. Akers on the far side, I think it's Lloris. If he gets his head up, Juno, and spots him. I think Trey has to come across from left back to match the run there of Campbell, and then it opens up. Akers on the far side, but say Juno doesn't spot him.
Wilmot. Silt was nudged there just before he got it. Here comes Thompson. 3 Stoke players on a yellow card.
Was it last game? Did we have 5 at half time? The last one, 5 or 6, wasn't it? I think.
In the end, it was about 7, wasn't it?
7 in total, yeah.
Hull City. Downfield from Luke 9. Wilmot wins that one again. Dan Neil doing his best to get there ahead of Berger. Feels like he's fouled, but Sunderland had the ball anyway. Jack Clark, can he get on the end of this one? He's got the better of Luke. Lyndon Gooch goes again.
Oh, save.
Still spinning. Might
Goal.
drop. It's in! Mason Burstow!
Finally, for Mason Burstow. It's a scruffy one. What I said before the game, didn't it? You'll take one, whether it's off your backside, whether it's a scruffy one in that 6-yard box. And finally, he's off and running like Nazari Rusin. Jack Clark, isn't it, does all the spade work down that left-hand side up against Lyndon Gooch. Almost beats him twice, doesn't he, really? Fizzes the first one in with his left foot. Good save by the goalkeeper. And it pops up. Let's have a look back now. Yeah, this one there, he thought Jack was getting away from Lyndon. Doesn't put the brakes on Lyndon. Then he gets goal side. And then Jack goes again on the outside of him. Fizzes it in, save from the keeper. I know Abdullah Bar's got a good spring. Just gets enough on it. And then...
Oh, it comes off Wilmot.
Yeah, but it'll be his goal though. When he's well, it's on target, isn't it? He's middle of the goal on the line, so... Yeah, he has to obviously generate the power. You see now having to put his neck through it because it just drops down, doesn't it? It's spinning. And he knows there Wilmot's getting back and the keeper.
It's scrappy, Danny, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, it's on target. Yeah, well, he'll certainly claim it, won't he?
Yeah.
And there we go, right on half time. Got ourselves in front.
Good time to score. I feel like it's just lifted a bit of pressure off the stadium, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you can see, I mean, they've had some good opportunities themselves, the better opportunities, haven't they?
Yeah, as the ball's played forward again, looking for Burstow. Berger plays it forward. Silt coming together with the Stoke player on this near left-hand side, Jordan Thompson. We wait added time. I don't think it'll be too much. Wilmot.
I think a minute probably. Yeah.
Let's see. Michael Rose. Just the 1 minute added on here. Tyrese Campbell picks it up. Jun Ho. Stevanovic. Kundal. Jun Ho's in it. He goes down.
Well, Let's have a look. Berger's right round the referee straight away. A few boos from the Sunderland fans behind the goal. In the North stand, let's have a look at it back. Referee not interested. Let's have a look. Yeah, just trying to pop it through, weren't they? No.
Nothing in that.
Yeah, he's looking for it, isn't he? So that Seals barely touches him. He throws himself to the floor.
Barr flicks it on. Rose. It's Battery's keeper. Burstow really grafted in to try and get there.
There we go.
The end of the first half. It's cups at the end of the first half here at the Stadium of Light.
Yeah, it's one of those you take it. I mean, I thought we were okay early on, first 15-20 minutes, had some good possession, albeit didn't work the goalkeeper. They then come into it a little bit, had 2 or 3 good opportunities. Beyond that, we did it. Maybe the final ball wasn't there, and sometimes we turned it down. But you've got willing runners now running behind the centre-backs. Wilmot's on a yellow card as well. Go and play on him a little bit more.
Yep, 3 Stoke players were booked in the first half. Wilmot, Cundle and Thompson. Maurice. Wriggling. He's actually stopped playing, but play continues. It's cut back. Campbell on the spin!
Yeah, big opportunity. Reece, isn't it? He's asking for the foul, and it just pops up for him, and he pokes it down the line. And as it's fizzed into Campbell, let's have a look there. You see it now. He's asking for a foul, and just pokes it into Cundle's path, pulls it back, pops up, and it's there to be hit, isn't it? On the volley.
Would have been very impressive if he managed to keep
that
down.
Of it, though. Yeah. I was just saying there, start the half well, and within 30 seconds, Stoke almost back on level terms.
Burstow wins the flick on. Barr causing a nuisance in there. Tries to chase as well. He's body checked as he tries to run through. Allard wins his header, but it goes to Berger. Nine, covering. Berger, middle of the park. Sabanovic floats one over. Maurice. Lyndon Gooch. Gooch. Capable of delivering a good cross. I know, 9.
Yard, doesn't he? Fizzes it across there. Luke's trying to cut it out. Could have come off him. But thankfully, he doesn't get anything. He's having a little laugh there. Thankfully, he doesn't get anything on it.
This is close.
I think he's going to stand it up here. He just drills it low, doesn't he, Lyndon? See, Tyrese Campbell, he's on his heels on the 6-yard line. Doesn't gamble near post. They started well second half here, Stoke, on the front foot.
I was going to say, Danny, they've throughout the game that front 3 have looked threatening, haven't they, for Stoke?
Yeah, well, I'd say Juno, probably the pick of the 3, really. Campbell's had little moments, hasn't he? That one there with the opportunity on the volley.
They all look like they've got the ability, though.
Yeah.
Juno steals it back. Stoke come again, popped over the top, looking for Tyrese Campbell to get on the end of it. Well, 9's been dragged out of position.
Good from Jensen Seal. Up against Thompson.
Abdullah Barr changes speed, spins around. Looking for Jack Clark, up against Lyndon Gooch. Clark comes out on top, inside the area. Gets his head up, finds Abdullah Barr.
Yes! There we go, Jack Clark again. Up against Lyndon Gooch.
Little dance as well.
Yeah, little dance in there, Abdullah Barr. Opposite wide man coming in where you want him, far post, acres of space. And it's there for him, isn't it, to hit first time, and he doesn't turn it down. As we said, can we go and get that second goal at the start of the second? We've got a couple of nervous moments in the back, but on the counter-attack there, he does well in the build-up, actually, Abdullah Barr, doesn't he? Starts it off, switching it out to Jack Clark. And then Jack there driving Linden back into the box. And then they'll come narrow, nobody's there.
Space and time for Barr there as well.
Side foot finish, isn't it? Just passes it past the goalkeeper. 2-0 Sunderland. Just wondering where Thompson is, left back. High up the pitch for Stoke, nowhere to be seen.
Crowd sing Abdullah Barr's song, as you would expect. Yeah, Stephen Schumacher wouldn't have been happy with his defending there.
No, he wouldn't have been. That numbers back there. It was a strange one, as I said there. I'm not sure where Thompson was. We'll have to see it back in the build-up, but you know, play developed sort of slowish really down our left-hand side. Plenty of time for him to get back in.
Like you said, Stoke with the stronger start to the half.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Sunderland's luck is turning. Dan Neil looks threatening. Barr gets it back to Neil, gives him it back. And again. Here's Job. Jack Clark. Referee gives a foul eventually. Haksabanovic. He's Lyndon Gooch. Bricks for Jordan Thompson. Haksabanovic. On to Kundal.
Corner. He's in the game now, isn't it? That scoreline. So manage the game, maybe don't sit back on it and allow Stoke to dictate play and try and get back into the game, be tidy on the ball. Try and frustrate them. They've got an opportunity now from the corner.
Ballard, it's an important touch. Back in by Kundal. Passing Gallants.
What a ball, what a ball.
What a ball that is from Anthony Patterson. Jack Clark picks it up. Mason Burstow is inside the area. Clark's looking for him.
Say no one. Mason Burstow was trying to get there. There's 5 blue shirts around him in the box. Nobody else could make up the ground.
Meanwhile, Stoke thought they were going to advance on that far side. Didn't happen.
Decent. Just looking at Luke O'Neill, actually, he's just saying to Anthony Patterson, just settle it down a bit. But what a ball out, wasn't it, on the counter?
Well, it was on.
And it's there to get out to your main man on this left-hand side. Lovely sprayed pass from Anthony Patterson.
Hard. Ekwa. Silt. Job.
Oh, lovely.
Slips in Silt. Deflected. Sunderland corner.
Yeah, good from Joe, wasn't it? 2 players there. Gambler is going to take it under control and just allows it to run past him. Just feeds it out to Janssen, looking for that first time pass there. Couple in the box. See Burstow far post free as well if it finds its way through to him, but Thompson cuts it out for the corner. This is the one we're looking for now, Luke O'Nien on his 250th appearance.
Yeah. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Jack Clark stands over this. Comes in, near post, out from Gooch. Ekwar should get there. Job.
Difficult one for Stoke now. Obviously they've got to come out and try and press more than they are doing. You know, sat in their shape there, 2-0 down. If they want to get anything out of the game, but at the same time it'll suit us. Can we pick them off?
Silt does really well there, Danny.
He does, yeah. Steps in well.
Jack Clark. Right into trouble. Job's down the cover.
Yeah, good from Job, helping out. It's a little round of applause from Trey Hume as well.
Berger, Maurice, Nick Gooch. Maurice going inside, passes Job. Dropped off to Wilmot. Gooch. Haksabanovic. We've got a couple of good interceptions in there.
Oh, here we go.
And Wilmot's early cover.
I thought there was more on it, just helped the defender out.
He's Abdullah Bar. Chance for Jack Clark.
Oh!
What happened there?
Yeah, well, it's a corner. Well, Jack doesn't catch it. Clean, and look at the Stoke defenders there. Getting onto the midfielders and the front lad saying, what's happening? Help us out back here. Jack, when he's had an assist and played a big part in the first one, hasn't he? But a couple of opportunities, the one first half he blazed over, and that one doesn't catch it clean. And not sure whether it's going in. See from this angle now. Yeah, possibly. It's Berger back there, isn't it? Look, yeah. Stoke defenders, midfielders not happy.
The new Predators on, Jack Clark. Deeper one this time, keeper couldn't get there. Abdullah Bar. Sunderland have players waiting for the cross. In from Clark, teasing cross. Keeper comes and gathers. Stoke were preparing to make a triple sub by the looks of things. As the ball's pumped forward. Kundal.
Decent ball out as well, isn't it?
Sunderland folk.
Couple from the goalkeepers, Anthony Patterson with the one earlier for Jack Clark and that one there. Everson out to Kundal.
I think it might even be a 4 change for Stoke. We'll confirm everything in a moment because Stephen Schumacher's not happy with his side this afternoon.
Change something up, yep. 2-0 down, hour on the clock almost. Those, isn't it? You're probably looking at it if you're not at the game and seeing the results coming out. It looks like a comfortable one for Sunderland at home, but in fact they've arguably had the better chances, haven't they, as well, and haven't put them away.
He would do a good job in the middle for Sunderland at the moment.
He'd take us over, wouldn't he? Can we get him in January? A few days left.
Ballard goes down. Sunderland get the free kick.
Stay down as well.
You can see at least 3 Stoke City players coming on. One of them is Nathan Lowe.
Just have a look at this one back. Does he just stand on there? Not sure where he's caught Dan Ballard there.
One of them's Ryan Mai as well. Don't think they're going to come on just yet. And Andre Vidigal is coming on as well. So it'll be a tripler. Here we go.
Substitution for Stoke coming off, number 20, Kaya Haksabanovic, replaced by number 35, Nathan Lowe.
He's had a few moments, Haksabanovic,
yeah,
around the
good.
box. He looks quite lively with the ball at his feet, but didn't really have that opening. He had a half chance, didn't he, in the first half. And
also coming off, Stoke number 25.
him and Juno look quite busy if you can get him on the box around, on the ball around the 18-yard box. Just haven't seen enough of it for them. Kundal as well, obviously on a yellow card, isn't he, for pulling back Jensen Seelt.
And also coming off, Stoke number 10,
Lewis Campbell makes way for Ryan Mai.
Campbell as well, yeah, so changes top end of the pitch, mainly for Stoke City. Front three, isn't it, really?
No changes for Sunderland just yet. An hour gone here at the Stadium of Light.
Yes, look down below, it's Michael Beale there with Michael Proctor and Mike Dodds having a chat, discussions, maybe thinking about looking to the bench.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Gooch goes inside. Juno. It's Andre Vidigal. Berger. So they're trying to break it up, but they can't at the moment. And Vidigal trying to get on the end of that. Couldn't because of Dan Ballard.
Yeah, good from Dan Ballard. Sees it early, doesn't he? Gets across. Loves defending, doesn't he, Dan Ballard? In those 1v1 situations, more often than not, he comes out on top. Juno just looks like he's dropped in a little bit deeper, isn't he? Trying to get on the ball for them. Stoke.
Reese. 9 gets there. Just behind Jack Clark. Rides the challenger 1 and 2. And goes again. Berger takes him out. That'll be a yellow, maybe. Should be. Don't think so.
Wasn't classing as they're coming together, I'm not sure, but it's a foul, isn't it? He's given the foul, as you say. Jack Clark's away, does really well. Rides a couple of challenges, Jack Clark. Let's have a look there. Berger comes across and yeah, so I think it's probably a yellow card, isn't it? He stops the attack halfway line, knows what he's doing, no interest in taking the ball. Just blocks Jack Clark off.
When a forward bumps a defender, it's a free kick.
It's a given, isn't it? Yeah, straight away, yeah. To be fair, what I like though, they're not looking after the goalkeepers as much. See the game last night, Man City Spurs.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a foul. Keeper got to be stronger for me. And obviously there was one Luton. It was at Burnley, wasn't it, a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah.
Protected species no longer.
See how long that lasts. Vidigal. Vidigal. It's a cross in. Comes all the way through. Lloris gets a shot away. Oh, that was very close.
Yeah. Well, Steven Schumacher's reaction, and Lloris himself. Difficult one for Treyhume. He's almost got two men there. Gets dragged across. Just have a look at it as the cross comes in. Decent ball in. And you see him there. Yeah, to be fair, he probably comes into the right position. And then obviously just gets under the flight of it though. And as it drops to Lloris, we're right behind this, aren't we? And it almost looks like he's finding that bottom corner. Luke O'Nien there, maybe got it covered. Another big opportunity for Stoke.
Flicked on by Burstow. It's appreciated by the crowd as well. Job tidies up. Jack Clark leaves Lyndon Gooch. Oh, Burstow tried to help it on early.
It's
the
on
right idea.
Yeah, more connection on it. He's in. Abdullah Bar again.
Stoke still looking this game, even though Sunderland are 2-0.
Yeah, it's that scoreline, isn't it? They get one back and you get nervous.
Not enough in that for the referee. Sunderland come away with the ball. Steven Schumacher's unhappy, but it looked like a dive from back here, Danny. It's in Silt, still has the ball. Now gives it to Jack Clark.
Yeah, just seeing that situation, I'm looking at Steven Schumacher and he's waving it. He's got 4 or 5 out the game, top end of the pitch, and he's saying, get yourselves back in. Massive pocket of space, and we were almost 6 against 4 there. I think if we moved the ball a bit quicker, opportunity was a little bit slow for us. I think, yeah, go and get that 3rd goal, put the game to bed. As it stands, they're still in it, Stoke.
Mai makes some space and then plays the ball out wide to the right-hand side to Mehdi Lloris. Lloris.
Oh, there we go again.
Mai should have hit the target there.
Another big opportunity, yeah. Well, he's free, isn't he? Luke's on the 6-yard line, but it's cut back. I think, does it come through Treyhume's legs?
The crowd are giving sarcastic cheers and jeers, but it's another opportunity for Stoke City.
You look at the stats at the end. Yeah, we've had 1 or 2. Jack's had a couple himself, but they've had 6 or 7. So I'm looking at it back now, and Trey's there. See Luke gets dragged in, thinks he's gonna cross it behind him, but he just pulls it back. It's just a contact on it, really, isn't it? A good firm side foot finish, gets underneath it.
Terrible finish. Junho, too strong for Dan Neil. Dan Neil just getting back up after feeling the effect of Junho. Too keen to get the ball. Crossfield ball. Brings in Jensen Silt. Bar's gone ahead. Bar has Burstow in the middle. He's got Ekwa on the edge. Silt picks it back up and goes forward.
Lovely ball from Luke, wasn't it, on his left foot as well. 60, 70 yards. Raking pass out there.
Good feet from Nathan Lowe. Mai. Vidigal. Vidigal from distance, charged down by Silt.
They get bodies forward, aren't they? You just see Stoke on that attack. Look, 5, 6 bodies, edge of the box. Just on those turnovers now, when we nick it, we've got to punish them, be a bit more ruthless. Final third, I think. I'll just have a few words with Jack Clark, passing on some information.
Out from Patterson. Stopped by Wilmot. Joe picks it up in the middle of the park. Turns out with it. Trying to hold off Berger. Lloris. got a bit scrappy again. Just as I say that, Ekwa plays in Bar. He's asking for it back as well. Pierre Ekwa! 3-0!
There we go. And it is, as you say, it was scrappy. I think Jensen Seal fizzes a ball, doesn't he? He does really well, actually, Pierre Ekwa. Guides it into Abdullah Bar's path. And as he sets it back to him, touch and bang. 3-0, and you'd think that would be game over. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? We know he's capable. Got a couple earlier in the season. I think that's maybe his 4th of the season now.
He needs that.
Yeah, he's had a few efforts in recent weeks. With a big smile back on his face. Here we go now. Let's have a look. Yeah, Jensen Seal. I think he's trying to pop it into him. Yes, fizzes it at Ekwa. Does really well. Thompson again. He's a few times been caught out of position, second half into Ekwa. No chance. Keeper going to his right hand side. You'd think that's the game done, isn't it? You'd think, you'd hope.
Lewis Baker is going to be coming on for Stoke City. He's going to be coming on for Mehdi Larice. Chucking everything at it is Steven Schumacher. And you'd be wondering how he's team are 3-0 down to a certain extent. I mean,
yeah, I mean, they've looked fragile on the counter, let's be honest, they have, to be fair. It's one of those as well, isn't it, that scoreline, as I said there, a long time to go in the game. They've got to try and get back in it. He made a few changes, top end of the pitch. Over-committed, possibly. And I said we've got to be ruthless on the counter-attacking, and on that occasion we were. Probably flatters us, to be fair, the scoreline, if we're honest.
Taking the chances this afternoon.
Exactly that, yeah. You've got to take your chances in football when you're getting them, especially as the away side as well. And you know, possession stats would probably say we had more of it in that first half, but they had the better opportunities. And right at half time, it was a blow for them, wasn't it?
Goals from around the pitch as well as the forward Mason Burstow scoring, Abdullah Bar, and now Pierre Ekwa to make it 3-0 here at the Stadium of Light.
Yeah, and Jack Clark not involved in that goal.
And don't forget, you can have your say on today's performance. Use the hashtag AskDanny if you're watching around the world. Tell us where you're watching as well. We'd love to hear from you here on SAFC Live this afternoon. Job. Dan Neil. But too much on that for Jensen Silt.
It's on, he sees reaction down there, he knows when it's on that pass, and it just puts too much on it. And I think, just looking down below us there, Rooson's been called back in. Looks like he's going to be the first change for Sunderland.
Well spotted, Danny.
20 minutes or so.
Steven Schumacher. Frustrated in his 8th game. He's only won 2. This would be his 4th defeat. Sorry, 3rd defeat. 3 draws as well. Well, still plenty of football to be played in this game. 20 minutes or so.
Think, from our point of view, can we go and try and get a couple more goals? Don't be too gung-ho if it's there, though. Say on the counter-attack.
John Hall gives it back to Lyndon Gooch. Teasing cross.
It's
a
gone in.
Goal.
It is. Yeah, I was just going to say, lovely ball in from Lyndon Gooch, right behind it, aren't we?
Silt.
Bends it in there, and he's unfortunate, Jensen Seal.
Seemed to go in slow motion.
Just as we're saying, you think the game's done. Well, still a long time to go, and are they back in at Stoke? Well, there was a fair few of those Stoke fans leaving 5 minutes ago. See it back now, set back to Lyndon, no pressure on him, takes a touch, stands it up there, yeah, Dan Ballard it is.
Oh, it spins in off the post as well.
He thinks Dan Ballard's going to go and win it, and he just gets under the flight of it. Dan, you're seeing it pops up off his knee, off the post, and then wrong foot Anthony Patterson behind him.
Clean sheet is gone. It's unfortunate.
Well, will it give Stoke a lift? Get another one, and as you say,
lots of football to be played in this game. As Rusin is preparing to come on for Sunderland. Ball's loose in the middle, it's picked up by Job, and then only momentarily. Here's Lyndon Gooch now for Stoke City. Junho pulls it back. Vidigal shoots, deflection. Patterson had to stop it for the corner.
As well, scrambles across, it's not on target, but he knows it's took the deflection. Vidigal trying to get into the game, isn't he? Coming in off that left-hand side, receives it in the pocket, just turns it. Yeah, Dan Ballard, combination of Ballard and Neil.
Berger. Baker.
Yeah, I think he's trying out a couple of substitutions now, a little bit of energy off the bench.
Now from Patterson. Mai scored in the previous fixture. Stoke City 2-1 defeat on that occasion for Sunderland. Big challenge from Luke Wanine on his old teammate Lyndon Gooch. Stoke have still got the ball in.
Yeah, they have had a little spell, aren't they, since the goal.
John Hall gives it to Lyndon Gooch, floats one in.
Yeah, does well on that occasion.
Head into safety, it's a corner though.
Yeah, we've got to liven up a little bit now, as you say, the tails are up. Stoke got the goal, back in the game, having a bit of the ball, and Rusin still waits to come on.
Corner's been taken quickly here as you watch that replay on SFC Live. It's been hammered out by Job. Sunderland fans get a bit restless again.
Yeah.
They can sense it, can't they?
It's one of those as well, we always bring everybody back from corners. I'm not a big fan of it myself. I always think leave one, maybe two up the pitch, gives them something to think about. So if you clear it, it's only coming back at you.
John Ho plays it inside, looking for Ryan Mai. Cleared, only as far as Lyndon Gooch. Mason Burstow trying to win it back for Sunderland. Gooch, though, finds Vidigal. Vidigal looking for Baker. Ballard gets a touch on it. Stops the corner, though. Sunderland on the back foot here.
Yeah, finally, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to see Rusin now.
Straight swap for Mason Burstow, top end of the pitch.
He's getting a standing ovation.
Yeah, they feel that weight's lifted from his shoulders as well now. Got himself the goal. Yeah, listen, it was a scrappy header, of course it was, but he's in the right place. Got first half, he done well in parts. He held it up quite well early on, didn't he? Ball's coming into him, centre half coming in behind him, stuck it quite well. Second half hasn't had too much to go off really. Made some good runs as well. It wasn't played in at times. And Rusin is going to get what, quarter of an hour or so, I think, with the time added on.
Yeah, go up top and get in the end of some through balls over the top. Very tenacious, isn't he? As Rusin scored that goal against Preston North End, of course. Junho. Thompson shifts it left. Vidigal up against Silt. Vidigal. Abdullah picks it up. Turns on Berger. Still on the ball, Abdullah Bar. Brings in Trey Hume. Jack Clark's getting on his bike. Just to the left. Rusin's in the middle. Clark up against Lyndon Gooch, goes past him. Can he pull it back? He can! Will it drop for a red and white shirt?
Oh,
no.
Well, it did in the end, yeah. And it's Pierre Ekwar got himself one goal, and it's there for him. It's on the rise, isn't it? But similar to Campbell, the start of the second half, doesn't get over the top of the ball. Jack, yeah, goes past Linden on the outside. Flip off the goalkeeper. Berger flicking it away, yeah. Pierre doesn't keep over the top of it.
It looks like young Chris Rigg is getting some instructions down there, Danny. I haven't seen him for a little
No,
while.
I was going to say he's had
Not since he went away with England,
on the bench, hasn't he? But not got on the pitch. But yeah, looks like he's going to get some game time this afternoon.
Riggy, he's already got a goal this season. One against Southampton, remember?
Towering header at the far post.
After Jefferson Bennett did 3 pirouettes against Southampton, who are on their biggest winning run, or biggest undefeated run ever at the moment. They look good, don't they, at the moment?
Yeah, they do, yeah. They had a slow start, didn't they? But Russell Martin's got them going now.
Flicked by Silt. He's hurt himself there, though. Or maybe he was hurt after playing it. He's holding his face. Let's see what happened there. I saw the flick.
Little flick, didn't he, into Abdullah Bar. Did he get caught on the follow through? Look, Thompson.
Doesn't seem to be much concern. He's the flick.
Not sure, did he poke in the eye or something? I'm not sure, didn't look too much in it. Let's have a look back.
No. Didn't see anything there.
A fly in the eye this time of year in the Stadium of Light. Left eye, is it?
There's Josh Kelly, boxer from Sunderland there as well. Sunderland's attendance this afternoon inside the Stadium of Light, 41,394.
41,394. Thank you once again for your excellent support.
While Jensen Silt is getting some treatment, you can get your hashtag Ask Danny's in as well. Just use that hashtag on social media, and then you can get your point about today's game. You can talk about the transfer window at the moment as well.
Do you think that will come up?
Well, transfer window. Might just. You're busy anyway. You're in the line for the Liverpool job. I don't know if you've got time for it.
I was just thinking, are they having a little rethink here? Obviously, Chris Rigg there, but looking at possibly a swap in the middle of the park. But well, it looks like he's still coming on anyway. And if Jensen Silt's not okay to carry on, but he's back on his feet. Has he got his eyesight?
Doesn't look too steady, does he? Maybe I don't know if he's a contact.
Yeah, or something before that. I'm not sure. Yeah, it didn't look like there was much in it, did there? Baker, wasn't it? I think that was closest man to him. Well, Job that's making way. I think he's had a good game today, Job. I think the last couple of weeks he's maybe looked a little bit leggy, but today he's been at it. He's helped out well defensively as well. A couple of times putting fires out.
He's made some good movements in the middle of the park as well, skipping away from a couple of players. He's done the family proud.
Yes, yeah. Big smile on his face there. Big brother here to have a look at him.
And coming on, number 31,
Getting on now, Chris Rigg, 16 years old.
His knees will be feeling it, won't they? His old age.
Drop ball, straight back into action. Lyndon Gooch got there, but Jack Clark picks it up. Got a battle to keep a hold of the ball. Ekwar comes across and helps him out. Here's Chris Rigg, he's just come on. Feeds in Jack Clark.
Maybe pulled the trigger himself there. Jack was a little bit unselfish today. Jack, he had that one first half, didn't he, where one-on-one with Wilmot. I fancied him to pull the trigger. Does well, Riggy, drive it forward, doesn't he, with the ball. Good weight on the pass there. I'm thinking maybe Jack left foot first time across the keeper. And I bet he's thinking that now as well.
Stoke are going to make their final change in a moment. More on that in a minute. Oh,
offside.
Trey Hume. Offside.
Offside, play on.
Oh. I thought Lyndon Gooch was going to take Dan Neil.
Just overrun it, Dan Neil. Oh. Trying to take the
Lyndon Gooch, Lyndon Gooch is coming off. He'll get a good reception here. Great reception, this.
Yeah. It's one of them. I say enjoy being back at the stadium, I like, but
everyone's standing up.
Result.
Everyone is standing up and shouting Lyndon Gooch's name.
Yeah, fantastic reception for him. Yeah, you can see him there, can't you? He's enjoying it from the fans, but a little bit disappointed with how the game's gone from Stoke's point of view.
Hume, and another throw. Recent. Jack Clark.
Yeah, to be fair, we've managed the game better, haven't we, as well? Since they got the goal, they had a little 5 minutes after where they had some possession, but took the sting out of it. Had a couple of half chances as well.
It's Daniel Johnson who came on for Lyndon Gooch. He's gone over on the left-hand side and had a bit of a shift up. Vidigal's come on this right.
Just got there, Trey Hume. Studs on the boots, wasn't it?
Just. Vidigal. Can't go past Chris Rigg. Baker comes across to it's offside.
Yeah. Actually worked it quite well, Stoke from right to left there. Trying to get Johnson in down the left-hand side. Well,
nice afternoon for Michael Beale.
I was just going to say, as things stand, he can enjoy his Saturday night better than perhaps he did last Friday evening.
Big test next weekend, though. The Tees,
the Borough
derby. Is it a derby? I've said it now. Berger. Down to Berger. Been impressed with him this afternoon, actually.
Yeah, he's been tidy at times, hasn't he? Obviously playing a little bit deeper, but you see there, trying to step in and get him going on the front foot. It's always an option for them as well when they got the ball centre half, especially. Trey just gets his body across. Vidigal. These last few minutes just feel the game's fizzling out now, don't you?
Yep.
There's too much in it as such, really, was there? Could have played on, I suppose.
Wilson jumps, gets there. Jack Clark inside the area, outside by boot. He's flicked it out, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's done it again. He's got to be a little bit more selfish, Jack, once he's getting into the box.
It's nice from Sunderland. Ekwar. It's getting a lot of Rusin. Chase it.
Jack there does really well, doesn't he, as it comes to him. He's driving
just
in.
Not
he's
go
probably,
for the near post.
Yeah,
there.
he's 7, 8 yards out, isn't he? I think. Again, back yourself. One-on-one with the keeper.
Ball's down. Play continues. He's Berger. Late challenge, but play continues from Chris Rigg. Another one. Referee's going to pull Dan Ballard up here. Give him a yellow card as well.
He's in the book, isn't he?
First one of the afternoon for Sunderland.
There will be a minimum of 7.
Yeah, he allowed play to go on the referee there, and I think, yeah, I don't think you can argue with that's a foul. It probably is a booking as well, isn't it? He's not happy though, Dan Ballard, with something that's happened earlier on higher up the pitch. 7 minutes. Well, the change for Sunderland down below us.
Mayenda. Or is it Pembele? Can't see the back of his shirt. It's Pembele. Try and shore things up a little bit at the back.
Yeah, obviously Jensen Seal had that issue with his eye, didn't he, a few minutes back. Straight swap possibly over on that right hand side. Before that though, Sunderland got to defend this wide free kick.
To the middle. It's all about the second ball. Looks like Dan Neil will get it though. Sunderland trying to break as well. Chris Riggs down the line. Jack Clark's in the middle. Clark goes again. Here's Rigg. Gives it back to Clark. Vidigal. It's a foot in. Sunderland get the throw, I think. Nothing more. Well, Abdullah
Yeah, Abdullah Bar, yeah. Top end of the pitch again. Getting a good round of applause. Played his part again, hasn't he? Got himself a goal. Assist for the first one as well with that good leap.
And Timmy Pembele comes on.
Yeah, a decent enough run out, I think, for Abdullah Bar. Again, I think at times he simplified it this afternoon, as I said before the game. Sometimes he tries too much on the ball. Just back himself, you know, knock it past the fullback, look after the ball at times. Well, I said possibly a straight swap, Jensen Seal, but I think Pembele will just go and play on that right-hand side ahead of Jensen Seal.
So no throw.
Old-fashioned 50-50 shoulder barge there. Rusin puts himself about though, as you say, he's not the biggest, is he? But he works his shift and gets amongst centre backs.
I think the incredible thing about Chris Rigg, when he features for Sunderland, he does not look out of place at all, considering his age.
No, do you know what I was saying a few minutes ago? He's made a couple of good runs, hasn't he? I was playing in sort of the 8th position, really, or 10, just in behind Rusin. But yeah, he's made a couple of good runs forward. Played Jack Clark in a moment or two ago, didn't he, with a good weight on the pass. Well, again, I say you look around the team, aren't you? I think centre-backs are big, good. You know, Luke and Dan Ballard. Dan, maybe, if we're nitpicking, looking at the goal, just got under the flight of the ball, and obviously it comes off Jensen Seal, ends up in the back of the net, but other than that, they've been solid. Positioning's been excellent.
Smashed downfield by Trey Humes, asking a lot of Jack
get
Clark.
hold of that.
He kind of did. So throw in. Bill joining in with the claps there, was he? Rusin.
That's a foul. He's not going back to it. Yeah, he has. Oh, I thought he'd gone back to it.
No.
Well, Rusin rolled his man there. Thought Wilmot had a bit of his sleeve.
Play continues. Johnson. Rose. And Wilmot. Stoke have lost their threat since the third goal, haven't they?
Yeah, well, obviously they got themselves back into it, didn't they? And you're thinking, are they going to go and kick on now? He made the changes top end of the pitch, and it's not quite happened for them since then. Chance now, though.
It's gone for the corner.
Yeah, it's interesting. If they had got that second, and you know, 3-2, then and
just a thought.
you're looking a bit nervy, aren't you? But 2 minutes to go. You'd hope Sunderland can see it through.
John Hall hasn't stopped all afternoon for Stoke City.
So you just see that there, even from Rusin. You know, he's up against big centre backs. He could just allow him to bring it down. He backs in, makes it difficult for him, and then it's Wilmot, isn't it? Slices it out of play, gets us up the pitch.
Rigg. Rusin. Dangerous ball in. Dembele it was.
Yeah, it's just looking for someone getting across the keeper, isn't it? Near post, no takers.
Header from 09 and his 250th appearance for Sunderland. Final 30 seconds of the suggested 7 minutes now. Here's Ryan Mai. Andre Vidigal. Berger. Thompson. Referee has a look at his watch. That'll be it, probably.
It's that, yep.
Sunderland win, Danny.
Oh.
Dan Ball just smashed
Yeah, I
it.
just seen that back there. I thought he caught Anthony Patson flush in the face, but no, yeah, decent. Perhaps not play within ourselves at times. I think you said it in the first half. They had some good opportunities there, Stoke. While the scoreline certainly at 0-0. Killer blow for them right at half-time when we managed to get ourselves in front, and then straight after half-time they had the 2 good opportunities, and then we go and get the goal, don't we? It was at 48 minutes on the clock, 2-0. Then you're thinking, right, can we go and kick on, get that third, and then you know, Stoke get themselves back into it. A little bit of a lifeline there, but after that it was quite comfortable. I thought we had 1 or 2 opportunities ourselves. Jack, a little bit unselfish really, could have pulled the trigger, trying to square it for people in the middle. But no, listen, Michael Beale will be delighted.